So this is what your page will look like after you've taken your syllabus quiz. And we've got a couple of extra things open. We have an e-text and homework site. This is where you can go whenever a link breaks. Each one of your chapters here has links to the homework and to your assignments. If a link is broken, you can always come up here to e-text and homework. And there's also a place here to check your grade on mastering, just your homework grade. Okay, this is our Doodle Poll for a class meeting. I thought it'd be nice for us to all get together, and you could meet me a little bit, and I could meet you, and you could also meet each other. So kind of all in this together, right? So if you'll go here, you'll get the Doodle Poll, and you can mark all the times that you're available. And then I'll go through and pick out the time where most people are available. It's not required, and if you miss it, all will be well. You don't have to go. All right. When we do meet, we'll meet over here in the Blackboard Collaborate join session. So when I pick a time, I'll tell you when it is, and that's where you will go, and we can see each other and talk. And that's also very useful for reviewing homework, or if you don't understand something, we can always meet and Blackboard Collaborate. Okay. Now, you'll notice that you're now able to open Chemistry in Our Lives. This is the first chapter. We've got a reading assignment to do. This is the module overview that lays out the expectations. Scientific notation, this is a video. This is your mastering homework. Let's open this up and look at it. We've got Introduction to Mastering, which is graded homework. We've got Chapter 1 that's graded homework. This Introductory to Mastering is, you can't get it wrong, so make sure you do it. It tells you how to input your data. So in chemistry, we'll need to add superscripts and subscripts, and we'll need to write down the correct number of digits, and this introduction will help you to do that. Then there's Chapter 1 homework, and then we've got these things. We've got dynamic study modules, this one and this one. These are both extra credit. You don't have to do them, and but if you do them, they're very helpful. What they are is they ask you a question, you get it wrong, then the questions just recycle until you get a certain percentage of them right, and then you get credit for it. But it's a great place to practice before you go to the homework that's being graded, because this is graded. This is, of course, graded, but not. All right. At the end of Chapter 1, we have a Chapter 1 quiz. It's open book. You can use your book, use your calculator. Don't use your neighbor. These quizzes have test-like questions in them. So this is to help you grade yourself, partly, and figure out if you're grasping enough of the information. We don't want you to wait until you get to the exam and say, oh, I didn't understand that. So this gives you some feedback on how you're doing. And in most of the sections, answering this quiz, Chapter 1 quiz, will open the next section. So you can work ahead if you want to. Some of the homework you may have to contact me to open, but I will be glad to open anything up if you want to work ahead. You may not take the exams ahead. The exams are only available at the listed times, but you can, no problem at all with you working ahead, and particularly if you know your schedule and you know you're going to be busy later, go ahead and do some extra work while you're enthusiastic at the beginning. Okay, so make sure you read before you get the homework. Make sure you do that. And I will also have, it's not on here yet, but I will have some videos, or actually they're PowerPoints, for you to watch. Okay, so I think that's all I needed to say this time. Again, welcome. I'm glad you got the syllabus quiz, and dig in and start doing some work.